Hello and welcome to our e-exam tutorial. In this short video, we'll talk about how to design a form on the system. First of all, you go to Author, select the author that you've added previously on the system, and go to Subject, select the correct subject that you would like to add the form to, and then we add form name. For example, we're going to write here Form 1, and we need to select Active so that it appears back on the system. And we select the form type, whether we want it to be a question, text, exam. This one is going to be exam, and it's added here as Form 1. When we click Design, we're going to see the author, the subject, and the form name, the details that we've added previously. And here we need to add the item type, whether we add views, separators, or questions. For example, we're going to add separators. These are the separators that we've previously added on the system. We need to drag them as we need to appear on the form. You can delete whichever you like. You can add whichever you like. It's very easy to control what you want to add on the form exactly. How to add questions on the form. So first, when you select questions, you go to module and you need to select the module that you need this form to be added to. We select the answer type that we've previously added on the question. And we also select the reference that we've added before. These are the questions that we've added to this module, and each question has its own ID. Here appears the numbers of how many forms this question is added to. You can drag them back up if you don't need them, and you can drag them back in under the separator that we've selected before. So this is our separator here, and these are our questions right after the separator. When you click more details, here appears more questions that you would like to add specifically under each separator. Each question again has its own ID, so make sure you are adding the correct questions behind each separator. When you move to the question details, you'll find the question information with their ID, which form they are used in, by which subject and which author. And underneath you have more details on the question that you've previously added to the system. You can control how the candidate or the test takers moves on from one question to another. For AutoNext, this means that the test taker moves automatically to the next question when the time is up. Embedded attachments means that there are some extra attachments that will appear while the test taker is taking the test, and they can play or pause or stop. You also control how many times they do that, or whether they pause or stop or they don't. You can add the question time and the minimum time required to answer this question. Don't forget to press save after you're done. You can review your question and your answers right here. When you've finished, click save. When you're done selecting the items and the questions, you can click on any question and you'll find all the questions information and details, such as ID, how many questions in forms, how complex the score is or how complex the question is, and the scores. All of this is found in the question details box. So here we have question time, 3 minutes, and we open the question and we find more details on each question. There are 2 questions here for this separator only. Here we have embedded questions with audio or video files. And here we have the separator attachments. When you're done, make sure you click save. You can copy the form if you like, but make sure to change its name. This actually saves time instead of creating a whole new form from scratch. There's a warning message that appears if you want to copy the form, and if you do, the message appears that you've done that successfully. You can copy it as many times as you want, but make sure that you need to change the name of the form. When you select a new form that you've copied previously, you can remove questions, add extra questions, make as many changes as you like. This is how you design a form on our e-exam system. As you've seen, it's very simple, quite user-friendly and easy to design several forms as much as you want.